first impressions vlog for a new series in the spring anime season called Recon. Recon is a comedy, supernatural, slice-of-life high school series that follows a girl named Amami who can see supernatural spirits and ghosts. And you think that the series would go for a little bit of like more darker stuff, like Amami generally helping these ghosts move on or solve their problems, but it's really a lot of cute comedy. And the reason why I wanted to kind of talk about it is because it takes dark comedy to like a new level. While I said that Amami is the main character, she also interacts with another girl. The other girl's name is Inoue, I believe, and Inoue is the exact opposite from Amami. Whereas Amami can see the ghosts and she really enjoys interacting with them. She's very kind-hearted, she's quite docile. She's like the typical Hime-sama kind of persona. Inoue is completely different. She's kind of like a bit of a tomboy. She hates occult things. She's tsundere. She doesn't speak her mind at all. And they're really interesting because when they interact, you can kind of see them approach the supernatural world from different perspectives. What I found intriguing about the series is how much suspension of disbelief there is within the entire first episode, because it's not that Amami sees spirits and she's like ostracized for it because she's weird. The entire class actually knows that Amami sees these spirits and they just kind of go along with it. And when Inoue asks her classmates, why do you go along with Amami's craziness? They're like, well, it's not like we can see them. And like random things happen in the classroom, like sometimes when Amami is too tired and there's attendance call, a ghost will randomly say her name for her, or random objects will start floating in the air, or Amami just gets like harassed in the hallway by like invisible spirits and she just gets like hauled around. It's actually quite amusing to watch and at the same time very strange, because you feel like you want to take the show seriously because there are moments where Amami is interacting with the spirits and she actually really genuinely wants to help them and she wants to understand these bonds that spirits and people form and bonds that people and people form. But with Inoue, she's just really freaked out about ghosts, so a lot of it is Inoue interacting with Amami, and in those very quiet, emotional moments, Inoue actually kind of gets into this whole like ghost business and she does care a bit about the ghosts. At times it doesn't really make sense, or it shouldn't make sense, because when you think about the fact that the entire school is haunted by ghosts, or that you walk down the street and you'll randomly see a ghost in this park or this murder zone, it's kind of like surreal, and they don't really explain why there are so many ghosts here or what's holding these ghosts back. The interaction between Amami and the ghosts is solely for the purpose of comedy. And a lot of times it is very entertaining comedy. I just think that the problem with the show is that I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. Because I know a lot of you guys recommended Recon to me. It is adapted from a 4-koma panel manga, which is why the series relies a lot on gags. I just don't know how many gags they can do before it kind of gets old. But a lot of you guys are saying this is quite interesting, so I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Recon, in terms of animation, I thought they would do more with the spirits. A lot of the times the spirits are caricatured into two-dimensional kind of like phantoms or facades, and you kind of feel like there should be more to them because Amami interacts so much with them. With the everyday gag ghosts, they're just like very simplistic and simplified in terms of character design. With the ones she talks a bit more, yes and no. I feel like the characters are kind of like awkwardly designed. They really could have done a lot better with the overall color scheme of the characters because everyone has brunette to orange blonde hair except for Amami, who has the nice maroon colored hair. A lot of the characters I cannot take seriously. They just come off as like 2D characters that support Amami. But I feel like the purpose of the show is not to create like really three-dimensional characters beyond the two main girls, and I feel like most of the purpose of the show is for the comedy purposes, and when it comes to that, it does achieve what it sets out to do. But anyways, if you guys are looking for something a little bit quirky, a little bit different, and a whole lot funny, then you should definitely try Recon, because there are very few series that can poke fun at itself in a genre and get away with it. And Recon really pushes the boundaries. It just does so many things that you feel like are wrong in the supernatural genre, but it just kind of works because of how the gags are set up. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Recon. You guys can tweet me at CuriousCloudy or leave a comment below like I said before. I only watched the first episode of Recon, so not a lot to talk about, but I feel like the show is quite straightforward. And it's a pretty nice breather if you're checking out any of like the darker stuff this season. This show will definitely lighten your mood. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. New videos are coming soon, more vlogs for the spring anime season. So I will talk to you guys in my next video then. Bye!